So
Yeah.
very awesome. Good to hear. How about today? It was like a taste of spring out there.
56.
It was so nice.
56
I kind of needed that. I needed a little
Yeah.
pick-me-up, and I think a lot of us probably did.
We were 9 degrees off the record high today.
Wow.
Close enough. You know, we could have done it, but that's okay. We had that sunshine, but things are going to be a little bit different as we head through the weekend. Look at where the temperatures go. It's just the way it is these days. Temperatures about 40 degrees or so as we pass the midnight hour. Cloudy skies are the rule. We're still hanging out really close to 50 in many areas. 44 is our cool spot in Worcester and also Ashtabula. But otherwise, it's pretty mild for this time of the year. We have seen a few little sprinkles showing up on the radar, but as of right now, we do not have any sprinkles going on. The bigger picture does show that there is plenty of rain surrounding areas to the south of us, though. This storm system is very impressive. And one of the things that makes it so impressive is how stretched out it is. The upper level system is back here in portions of Louisiana and Arkansas. The low level energy is all jetting toward Florida, and that's why they have this thunderstorm outbreak going on. So they have severe thunderstorm watches there. Then you can see all this moisture that comes northward and comes our way. Yesterday we told you about dry air being able to push back against the rain. Look at the line, the cutoff of the rain there, and that's where that dry air is finally able to stop that rain in its tracks. Unfortunately, though, I don't think that's going to last too long. It's going to continue to help us out tomorrow. We are not thinking it will be a washout tomorrow, but we will have to contend with some rain. Watch how everything starts to come together through the overnight hours. That low-level energy goes offshore down to the east of us, and this moisture continues to come northward, but that dry air holds tight tonight. So we're expecting dry conditions as we start the day tomorrow for much of northern Ohio. If you're doing any traveling south, if you're going down to Columbus, over to Dayton, down to Cincinnati, you're probably going to end up running into those rain showers. Through the afternoon, then, that's when all of this starts to lift a little bit farther to the north. So the later it gets, the more likely the rain chance becomes farther south, and then through the day that kind of marches northward, so that by evening, late afternoon and evening, we're probably going to end up with some scattered rain showers around greater Cleveland and the lakeshore areas too. This whole thing will continue to rotate and eventually rotate out of here as we get into Saturday night and Sunday. Temperatures in the 30s at the midnight hour, and I think we'll hold right in the upper 30s to near 40 for the start of the day tomorrow. Notice the northeast wind. Come on, northeast wind. That's that dry air. But by about 10 a.m., we'll start to watch the rain chances sneaking into our southernmost areas, and through the afternoon you can see this is 3 o'clock, and then eventually by 4, 5, 6 o'clock we'll continue to have those rain showers coming north, but that dry air just continues to work back against it. Universal Windows direct forecast keeps us in the 40s for the weekend. We'll be a little cooler to start next week with some upper 30s hanging around. Big boost in temperatures again coming Wednesday and Thursday next week. The first day of winter is Friday, and it looks like rain will greet old man winter here in Northeast Ohio. But don't worry, beyond that, it does look like we have a little chance for snow pre-Christmas, but I don't think it's enough to really lock us in for the white Christmas just yet.
Okay, we've been